Let's go. It'll be a recorded video later.
What's up, guys? It is QP, and what you are seeing is not Call of Duty. And what is it, Loyd? Tell us what this is.
It's badass.
That's what it is. Badass.
Nah, it's Fear 3, and this game is sick, guys.
This is the just gonna show you a couple of little different game modes within the multiplayer, just because it's kind of a different experience. We're currently doing a Let's Play on the co-op through the actual campaign, and that's fun. But one of the things that they've done is they've took and put kind of like, I'm trying to think the easiest way to explain it. It's kind of, it's almost COD zombie-like, but Left 4 Dead aspects to it in certain game modes.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. I think that's pretty close.
And it's fun as fuck.
It is, yeah. I was thinking about it, like, why is this fun? It's because it's different. Like, a first-person shooter, you expect, like, team deathmatch, you expect, like, a search and destroy type game. And this is completely different than that, and I think it's super fun. And like you said, it's like zombies, but with guns, and, guys shooting guns at you. I imagine it's what Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 3 is going to be like, actually.
Yeah, with the survival modes and that kind of shit. I think that this is probably going to be that will be a branch off of this or vice versa. But
right.
This shit, I mean, it's somewhat complicated, as in like the game that we're playing right now. It's more structured solely as a zombie mode game. It's kind of a survival mode. So what you've got to do in order to survive, after you get your kills and do your thing, then you've got to go out and you've got to scavenge the surrounding area to get these crates. Now, these crates will supply you ammo for the next wave. You'll see eventually I get caught up and a little too excited and got scared like a little bitch.
Yeah, what is this game mode called? I forgot.
Is it
Suicide?
Suicide, yeah, that's it.
Suicide, yeah. And, when you go out and get these crates, I think we need to practice a little more, because I think, like, depending on where you take the crates, you get better weapons or some shit.
Right.
But, because that pistol blows, by the way, that pistol you're using.
Hey, it was doing work for me, brother.
Yeah, but, and when you go get the crates, you can't use your gun, you walk real slow, so it's kind of scary or whatever.
You kind of need a cover buddy. Somebody to hold your hand and caress you when you need to be caressed.
Watch your ass.
Yeah. Watch my ass when I walk, Loyd. You creep.
Always, man.
Oh.
No, yeah, and I was gonna say one thing, throughout this whole game, single player and multiplayer, they've got the scary bitch that jumps out at you. That's a key feature.
Well, and it's not even just that. It's kind of like, this is not, I wouldn't necessarily say that this is a scary mode, that like it's Suicide is frightening by any stretch of the imagination. It's got that element of surprise to it that can kind of fuck with you a little bit. Like, here in a little bit, we'll go outside to grab a supply crate, and like you'll see ghost animation flying in front of my face, but I like what they've done. I like how they changed it up. I think it's a fun-ass game. To me, it's a great alternative to zombies. It feels... I was very, very amazed at how it feels as smooth as it does.
Right.
I was really anticipating some more Battlefield, Bad Company 2-esque controls, real
Black
clunky.
Light Tango Down.
Yeah, like, real clunky and not very maneuverable. And these are just... I mean, they're crisp. The movement is there. It's on point. Yes, I know it's 30 frames per second, but it's still, I mean, it plays like a fast-paced, kick-ass video game. That guy threw the barrel roll.
I always say this, and sometimes it seems like some people don't know what you mean when you say this, but I think no game compares to COD as far as controls, just like crispness of controls. And right. I think this game is about as close as I've seen, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's as close as anybody has gotten. The side-to-side strafing motion, the movements when you run. Now, the character animations are a little wonky.
Look at that.
Me building a wall.
Yeah, that is a terrible animation.
But the character animations are a little wonky. but I don't know, it feels right. It feels good, and I love it. I mean, I'm having a fucking blast playing it. It's amazing.
Yeah, the only thing is, just like every other game, there's not enough people playing it.
Right. But see, this is something though too. I don't think this is geared more towards the full multiplayer experience. It's not like it is. It's not like you're jumping into a team deathmatch game. It's a 4-man or 2-man or 3-man team, and it's there to help you guys work as a team, to build as a team, that kind of stuff. It's not something to where I would want to be running in and playing with a bunch of randoms. I have no interest in that at all. But
yeah, I actually tried that last night for about 5 minutes and got a couple squeakers and promptly quit out.
You gotta love the squeakers.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you love the squeakers, Lloyd. You love them.
Oh yeah.
There's some things. Oh, there's that dirty bitch. There she
is.
Taking my stuff. I don't know exactly what she does, but it's like she slows you down, and I think it's more to slow you down if the horde was around, but I was doing enough work cleaning them up that wasn't having too many issues.
She can also make your screen completely black for a period of time.
Like Mandingo?
I don't know what that means, but yes, exactly like Mandingo.
Google that shit when we're done, Lloyd.
All right, buddy. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to point out. I actually was reading about this game, reading a review, and they say specifically the co-op. They have this engine that puts the scares. Basically, if you haven't played a fear game before, how it works is as you're working your way through a level, all of a sudden that bitch or just like a ghost will just pop up somewhere, like kind of in the side of your vision to where you don't know if you saw him or you think you saw him. And so specifically with Fear 3, they put in a randomizer. So if you play this game 10 times, it's going to feel different every time as far as the scares.
Right. And that's awesome because
that's badass.
We didn't have a lot of experiences going through the co-op because we didn't die much, but I mean it's early in the game, so we're just kind of getting our feelers out, but some of the shit that was in there, and you guys will hear it in the Let's Play, like when I get scared, I tend to my voice goes up about 2 octaves and I kind of sound like a little 4-year-old girl, which is kind of funny, but it's never the same. You never know when it's going to happen. You can anticipate that you think something's going to happen, and then nothing will happen. And then when you think it's safe, something crazy will happen. It's fun. So fun.
And it's a kind of game where if you're cynical, like when they jump out and scare you, it's not really going to alter the game. No one's going to kill you. It's just supposed to, like one of those times in a movie when you get like that scare, that burst, And so cynical people, I've read a lot of people complaining that this isn't scary, but I think you just kind of got to get into it and then it's scary,
Yeah, I could, like you were sitting there in the dark. I can't play this shit in the dark. Fuck that.
Yeah, dude, I turned my headphones up full blast, got the bass going, got the lights out, and pissed myself.
Isn't this where we get butt raped?
Yeah.
I think
we were getting greedy.
Well, we're looking for this supply crate. We've got one, and there's 2 of them that spawn out, and they don't ever spawn in the same spot, so you've got to go out and find them. Well, the problem is that, we're just expecting a wave of people to deal with people. And what the fuck is that? I mean, seriously, where did those things come from? But you can hit them with the crate to kind of keep them off. I just couldn't make it back to the building and got.
Yeah, I tried to come and save you and promptly got my ass beat as well.
Yeah, that's what happens when you try to come, Lloyd. You'll usually get spanked in the ass. The other game mode that we're going to show you guys here in a second is probably my favorite. It is the most intense in my mind. And that is the fucking run. It is the shit. I just have to find it. But basically what this is you've got a safe zone that you were trying to get to, and you're running through waves of enemy, but you've got this big black fucking old woman
smoke monster.
Crusty queef.
It's the lost smoke monster, honestly.
It's your grandma's queef of death is what it is. It will engulf you and it will kill you. And what's crazy
it smells.
Yeah, it smells like fish. It smells like fish. Basically, one of the things with it is that, like, if one of your teammates goes down and gets engulfed with the wall, the game's over, the round's over. You basically got to restart.
Right.
And we were just, having a fucking blast with this, just trying to push up and do our thing. But, man, I love the variety that it gives you. I love the different aspects that it gives you. And, you can go in here with a party of 4, and I guarantee you could have fun for hours.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I was going to point out? The wall, talking about the queef reminded me, the sound in this game is badass.
Yeah.
When the wall comes creeping behind you, all of a sudden, it's all you can hear is this like, it's almost like the beating of a drum, like a war drum. And it drowns out everything, and it just makes you want to shit your pants and get the hell away from that wall,
So Depends are recommended. They do make them for, I think, all range size people. I've seen them for teenagers up to old folks.
And you're not going to want to reuse those. You're going to want to throw those out.
And I'm sorry, I am doing fucking work right now.
Yeah, actually, we found the trick after this. You just got to sprint, and you can't play this tactically. You got to run up and just kill. Shrapnel was in the back. Trying to use the sniper rifle, I think.
Oh, what did he say too? Because the sound was just the closer you get to it, the louder it gets, and
right.
It doesn't just like make noise. Like, it'll shake the shit out of your screen and all kinds of crazy nonsense. It's fucking intense.
Yeah.
And now we got guys with riot shields coming out, and here's where I think I get pooped on here, because I didn't think that guy would shoot me.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get to see a picture of the wall. There it is.
Ooh.
That's a big queef, isn't it? Oh, I saw a face!
In the wall?
Yeah.
That's dirty.
Yeah, we made it down in the hole, though. We're good. But it literally does, like, it runs your target time, and you've got other areas that you can go in and continue the mission, which is sweet. But
I was going to say, my one complaint is the grenades. That's the only thing that feels clunky in this game, that you cannot throw them where you want to.
I attribute the throwing of the grenades in this similar to tossing C4 in Call of Duty.
Right.
That's the only real animation that I can come up with that it's similar to. It's just like real jerky and clunky, and it doesn't go where you think it'd go. Like, I know you had a couple fail ones, and I had a couple fail ones, like in the single player, that were pretty.
Yeah,
pretty dirty.
you can't help it. Once you get used to it, you'll do better. But I mean, you cannot, like, if you see a little tight hole that you want to throw a grenade into,
make sure and lube it up first.
Exactly. You're gonna need to take careful aim when you're going for those tight holes.
Yeah, careful aim with the tight holes. That's awesome. Oh, so guys, that is going to about wrap up this video game. As you can see, mission failed. All players are down. I am going to go ahead and leave these we'll play it through this, because that was the one. Wicked Shrapnel's reaction when he came out of here was fucking priceless.
Yeah, we got to play that when we're just laughing at him for about
He came out and only 9 kills? That's fucking bullshit. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But no, this game is at least worth the rent, in my eyes, to see if you do like it. I think that if you did rent it and you did get some time on it, you probably more than likely would keep it. Play it with a buddy, play it with a couple of your friends, and it gets the QP seal of approval.
Yeah, so. Same here. If you have the Call of Duty blues, as I think lots of us do right now, we're a little bit sick of pubs. This is an excellent purchase to fill that void.
Definitely. And Loyd, pimp your channel real quick.
Check out youtube.com/CaughtAnonymous. Mostly Black Ops stuff, but we're doing, as QP said, we're doing a Let's Play, and we'll have lots of other stuff there too. So come check us out. Yeah,
they've got one of the, no shit, probably one of the best video series that's out there if you're looking to get into competitive. They run a series called The Spawn Shop, basically where they go through all the maps, cover routes, cover spawn points in 4v4 settings. And I think you guys are working on Anatomy of an Ace, which is search and destroy related content, which will feature maybe some of your guys' gameplay. So who knows? But yeah, his link will be in the description. Loyd, appreciate you so much for coming on, and I thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, buddy.